time to become many. Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
We forget how badass we are when we're suffering.
The problem is, you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. You quit on everything. At the end of pain is success. So don't worry about a little pain.
Come on.
You ain't gonna die.
Come on. Get him out.
You're not gonna die because you feeling a little pain. Go through it.
Come on.
When your body and mind connect, you become a cyborg. What changed me was I had to be hard on myself, and I have to continue to grind myself into a fine dust. Period. That's where I feel good. I accomplished something. If things come easy, it's not fun. I must fail at something repeatedly. It has to haunt me. And then once I complete it, I feel like I accomplished something. I don't want to set out and say, oh, there's an A, we're good. Fucking stupid. No, I want to turn it in a million times and say, you failed. You failed. And I say, okay, roger that. And sit there and analyze what I'm doing wrong. I want to go to that dark place in my mind and say, okay, how are we going to get this?
That's why you're about to go to the next level. It's gonna be hard. You have to give it everything you got. So if it took you 4 and it took you 12, it don't show up nowhere. But I'm exactly where I want to be because I realize I gotta commit my very being to this thing. I gotta breathe it, I gotta eat it, I gotta sleep it. And until you get there, you'll never be successful in life. But once you get there, I guarantee you, the world is yours. So work hard so you can have whatever it is you want. Come on.
Were you really all in? Let me tell you what the cost of being all in is. Early mornings, late nights, being misunderstood, having very few friends, being your own cheerleader. Are you those things? People always talk about, man, I'm a hard worker. Everybody in this room is a hard worker. That's not going to separate you from anybody else.
Try to match you motherfuckers in the game.
What are you working hard on? People always look for one thing for the other. Oh, you got to work. You know, you got to work smarter and not harder. No, you got to work smarter and you got to work harder.
I believe if I have passion and love for something and I find purpose in it, I'm gonna give absolutely everything to it. And I do believe that we are capable of more than we can imagine.
Don't you guys get it yet? Do you get it yet? Saying stuff like hardest worker in the room, still talking about the work you're doing. We don't give a about the work you're doing because we don't see it as work. Do you realize what true discipline is? True discipline is doing what you don't want to do, what you hate to do, like you fucking love it. You don't understand the mindset of a straight savage, a straight killer. I'm not like you guys. I only validate myself with the fact that I'll do what you want.
Which means when the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up. Don't wait, don't hesitate. When the alarm clock goes off in the morning, get up. When you get into the gym, start the clock. You need to make yourself take action.
You are put on this planet to do something big, to do something great, to impact lives, to be an agent of change. And if you believe that, like I believe that, then you want to figure out what the formula is to being unstoppable, right?
I'm speaking to the people once more. The people wanna be in pinnacle. The people who wanna be accomplished, the people who want to make fucking difference. You guys have to go all the in, make a 100% commitment to give the best effort you have ever given, to outwork, out-improve, out-strategize, outlast like never before.
And so doubt is one of the big limiting factors of a man's success.
The only thing that drains you is the negativity, the negative self-talk, the negative view, the negative energy towards what must be done. We have to be better. We have to be undeniable.
Without commitment, you will never start. And without consistency, you will never finish. Without confidence, you will never pick yourself back up.
You can't be motivated anymore. You don't need to other motivate you. You have to be self-motivated. You can't listen to your mom. You can't listen to your dad. You can't listen to the fucking internet. No. You have to dedicate your every fucking breath, every fucking ounce of energy, every thought and effort you possibly have.
To start changing the story that you tell yourself. Because if you want to become an unstoppable human, if you want to be a high performer, you want peak performance just oozing out of you, I need you to understand this one thing. That the story that you tell yourself of what happened to you, the sad story where you were the victim, you were broke, you were a foreigner, you lived in Section 8 housing, if you start buying that story,
we in our own heads, we get bogged down, we get distractions, we get rationalizations going on, we get debates going on in your own head. And what I'm telling you now is that the solution to these brain cycles where they get caught in a continuous cycle of distraction or caught in a continuous cycle of rationalization or whatever, the solution is the same. It's a hard action that you have to do.
If you really want to make an impact, you're going to get a lot of judgment. You're going to get a lot of hate. People are going to just disown you. People are going to say who you think you are. If no one thinks you are crazy, you are not yet operating to the outer limit of your potential.
Step up. Show up and step up.
every day counts. Every hour counts.
So there's no time to waste. When you're ready, you know you're ready. Because someone like you don't do any of that shit. You put every ounce of energy into creating that undeniable motherfucker.
You work out consistently every day. You eat clean. You eat foods that are gonna keep you sharp.
You got to come out your comfort zone, because your comfort zone is the deadliest place you will ever be. You should never feel comfortable. You should be happy and be satisfied. Your ability to go all in, and when I say go all in, I mean all the in. Every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month, every fucking year, for as long as it takes for you to get where you're going to be. You should be consumed with that bag. If you want to show me you want to win that bag, pack your calendar. You pack your calendar. That's how you show the world that you want to win.
evidence that Daniels claimed. So, the objective is fear, what stop us catching our goals. It's nothing else can stop you.
You're only here for a short time. If you're not going to show people what's possible, who the fuck else is? The world needs winners, because winners show the rest of the people what could be if you do the work consistently, if you invest in yourself consistently. Because at the end of the day, guys, 1 + 1 is always going to equal 2. 2 + 2 is going to equal 4. And 10 years of work, when everybody else is partying, making excuses, doing the cool thing on the weekend, is going to pay off. It just is.
That there's something special you're supposed to be doing. That anxiety, that fear you have is maybe you're not doing it.
Race that started that first day when you were born to the last day of your life, and that race is to finally reach the ultimate version of you. You're chasing down the person you were born to be, that you were destined to be. And since that day started, the world, the people around you, are trying to get you to conform to average. They're trying to get you off that track to finally meet your twin someday, the best possible version of you. Every single day has to be a pursuit to get better, to improve, to grow, to stretch, because you are ultimately chasing the destiny version of you.
And I don't care who you are, I don't care where you come from, I don't care what your story is. At the end of the day, you can win if you choose to learn the things that you need to do and then fucking do them. And I don't care where you come from. That's reality. That's the shit nobody wants to admit, because admitting so means that you have to take responsibility for where you are currently. And you have to say, well, I am where I am currently because I didn't do X, Y, and Z, and guess what? That hurts a little bit. That bothers us a little bit. It's a hard truth to accept, but once you accept that truth, you are able to then move forward with the actions required to get you to where you want to go.
Master your mind. You need to believe in yourself. If you don't have the skill, you can learn it. If you don't know the answer, you can get the answer. And if you fail, you can learn from it and bounce back. Get started and unleash the power of your mind.
If I have passion and love for something and I find purpose in it, I'm going to give absolutely everything to it. And I do believe that we are capable of more than we can imagine.
Most people have done all that they're ever going to do. They raise a family, they earn a living, and then they die. But people who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. And here's what I will share with you. That in the process of working on your dreams, you are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure, a lot of pain, a lot of setbacks, a lot of defeats. But in the process of doing that, you will discover some things about yourself that you don't know right now. Many years I didn't. One is because of fear.
Fear always stops us achieving your dreams, achieving your hopes, achieving your goals.
Sometimes the greatest moments in your life happens after pain, happens after hurt. It happens after those failures.
So let me tell you something. The first thing you should need to understand that there is only two types of real fear. The feeling of not being enough, not strong enough, not smart enough, not young enough.
You're obsessed with what other people think about you. The thing that's gonna kill your dream. Listen, you gotta get a little bit more intense about your life, about your business. You gotta stop being so dadgum casual. You gotta get in the game. If you're gonna play the game, let's play to win it. Let's play to max it out. Let's play to 10x it.
Don't cry to give up, cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You already in pain, you already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed.
In order to grow and achieve your dreams, do not fear. Because this
Identity. Your identity is the thoughts, concepts, and beliefs that you hold to be most true about yourself.
when we feel like not enough or something we love to do, that's make us crazy, that's make us feeling sad, that's make us feel low. And the second phase of fear, what if we are not enough to do something, we won't do it. It's pretty horrible feeling, isn't it?
We're fucking winners here. We're problem solvers here. If there's a fucking obstacle to overcome, we're gonna overcome it. If there's a barrier that needs to be broken through, we're gonna through it. This is what winning is about.
It's how life works. I can teach you all of the mechanics of winning, but winning is about 75% psychology, about 25% mechanics. And if you can't get the psychology part right, you can do all the actions perfectly and still not produce the results you want.
Know that everybody won't see it, that everybody won't join you, that everybody won't have the vision. It's necessary to know that a lot of people like to complain, but they don't want to do anything about their situation. That you are an uncommon breed. You know, you have to know within yourself that I can do this. Even if no one else sees it for me, I must see it for myself. That's necessary. And so while you're doing something, when the hard times come, and they're going to come, when the disappointments and the rejections come, and they're going to come by the truckloads, your reasons will be your rod and staff to comfort you, to pick you out. Once again, I got a saying on one of my tapes: if life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Let your reasons get you back up. The fear of failure, what if things don't work out? And the fear of success, what if they do and I can't handle it? The other thing is...
Especially if you feel like not enough doing something, or your hopes and your dreams.
Now is the moment. Now is the time.
Because you don't know the answer. And you can get the answer. If you don't have a skill, we can get the skill.
Everything that you do in your life is a personal decision.
Life isn't always about rainbows and sunshine. It isn't always easy. Life doesn't always go your way. There are going to be days, weeks, months. They are going to test you. They're going to keep hitting you over and over and over. They are going to make you feel like you're never going to make it out. Like this is too much. This is going to be a thing that make you quit.
The whole focus of your day should be about the workout.
The goal is to get outside your comfort zone. The goal is to level up.
Everything that you do throughout the whole entire your cardio in the morning, the food that you have prepared for yourself, all the water that you're drinking throughout the day, all the fluids, everything is for this hour and a half, this 2-hour window that we have.
You should want. You should want to level up. You should want to get to a new level in your life, whether it's relationship, physical, mental, emotional. You know, and that's the great thing about working out, fitness. It's on you. It's not on like anybody else. So one of the things for me is I don't like to pass judgment upon people. If you want to fucking go do you, dude. That's what life is supposed to be. It's about a bunch of experiences and about people doing what they want to do with their lives and cool shit. Push yourself, challenge yourself, make yourself go so far at this that the physical part, like your legs shaking, and you start to get upset. That's good. You start to get so mad at the day and you're just letting it all pour out. Let it all out.
Gut-wrenching, emotional, angry, hateful day. I had a lot of them. The day make you question who you are as a person. But those are the days where you have to dig deep. You have to find out who you actually are.
Give everything you are to every task of the day. Everything you are to every task of the day, and great things will occur.
The most successful thing come from the hardest point in your life. Come from the most negative. Every Tuesday, heavy metal blasting into my ears, cold steel in my hand. Every emotion, all the hate, all the anger, all the negativity goes out in every breath. So I feel nothing left.
Take this fucking pump cover off. Whenever I'm fucking juicy, I feel it, I'm sweating like a pig, and I'm in it, I got my tubes rolling, I take my hoodie off, and I don't look like the guy that I see in the morning. Challenge yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. That's when you start tapping into yourself, that spiritual aspect of life. You got to it just by those 4 plates of the fucking bar right there.
Searching for the personal joy. Searching for the smile. Don't ever forget that through every negative, horrible situation you have in your life, great can come from in it.
Like bodybuilders, you hear them say it's just me against me. I'm trying to beat the guy from last year. That mindset is what you have to do. It's your race, it's you. Don't be in a race with nobody else. Set your standards and then annihilate, attack them. Go after it. Just continuously push yourself. Each week, new standards beats. And even if you get a setback, it's okay.
Don't ever forget that. Strength isn't something that comes with new power. But enough training and experience under your belt, let those strengths come over time. You have to believe in your entire heart that whatever day, you can do it.
It is okay to not be okay. And I will be the first one to tell you that I was not okay for a while after that Olympics.
Sometimes the greatest moment in your life happens after pain, happens after those failures. Those might be the first you need to build the fastest towards your greatness.
I knew I wanted to compete on an Olympia stage.
Right.
You know, that was the end goal, even when I was 19 years old and decided I wanted to bodybuild. There's a big difference between failing and quitting. But failing, you found out a way not to do it. You know, it was weeks, months that it was, you know, okay, put one foot in front of the other. You know, I don't want to get out of bed today, but I'm going to get out of bed. I'm going to go get on the stairs. I am going to sit there and feel like I'm fucking drowning every morning doing vacuums because I need to bring my waist in. You know, I really love that word when it comes to discipline because, you know, it's a practice skill.
Your mood, your feelings are f***ing irrelevant. Your life is going to be created by the results of the actions you take, not by the mood that you're in when you take them. This is reality. This is the thing you must understand. If you do not understand this, you will constantly go up, you will constantly go down. You will go up and you will go down. You need discipline.
For your discipline. You don't just randomly wake up one day and go, okay, I'm gonna be the fucking Terminator and I'm gonna train myself into the dirt every day for 2 hours and eat 6 meals a day and take all my health supplements and never miss anything. It doesn't happen. It's a nurtured thing to develop. So discipline versus motivation, you know, you're not always gonna be motivated. And chances are, in like points in your life, whenever you need to be getting done and you have to be getting shit done, that's the time when your motivation is gonna be the lowest.
Discipline from an external source. You have to get it from you. That's what self-discipline is. You get it from yourself, you get it from you. It doesn't come from your parents. That's why it's called ownership. It doesn't matter how your parents raise you. You can have that discipline.
You don't have to be f***ing inspired. It's not a requirement. You know what's required? Being disciplined. Doing shit when you don't feel like doing it. That's what discipline's all about. Okay, so I would say
you need to decide to it. It doesn't matter what your background is. It's matter is what you want to do. What's making a disciplined person. It's choosing to be disciplined. Get after it. Do the thing you're supposed to do. And the thing you know you're supposed to do as a human being.
Discipline will make you do the things you don't want to do or the things that you hate like you love them.
Come on, speed it, come on. One more, come on. All the way up. Hold it, slow. Hold it, slow. That's it, Hunter, come on. Number one, let's go. Come on.
Getting to bodybuild at any level, like whether you're world's shittiest amateur or vying for an Olympia title, in order to do something that you've never done, you have to do things that you've never done before.
Things that you know and want to improve your life. Do those things. Don't do those things that can make you weaker. If you want to be more disciplined, get up and wake up early. Do the thing that's gonna make your life better. No, it's not easy. But you are not gonna get it from anyone else but you. It is worth it, and it is the thing that's going to bring you freedom.
not understanding that it's actually discipline that's going to push you through. The fact that you think that everybody else out here is successful because they're inspired is an insult to their own discipline that they've manufactured by doing hard when they didn't feel like it.
If you're doing bodybuilding and truly doing it, it's a privilege. Like, it is such a privilege. You know, you are going to the gym once or twice a day. You are eating 6 times a day. You know, you have prioritized your physical health like something that's going to last and like be good for you. You know, it is such a privilege to get the bodybuilding.
There's a lot of other sports out there that get a lot more attention, obviously. Bodybuilding is such a niche sport, but you know, it's the only sport in the world that even at like the amateur level, to be successful at the amateur level even, you have to be committed to it around the clock. What I'm getting at is, you know, like a lot of you know, bodybuilding, it's an all day long thing. If you're not training in the gym, you're eating. If you're not eating, you're shopping for the food. If you're not shopping for the food, you're cooking the food. And if you're not doing any of that, you're working.
you believe something and you put the energy out to the world, to the universe, you get it back. I really believe this. To believe. You have to believe you can. Find your impossible. What is it you think is impossible? You could never quite grasp. That's what you have to go after. When you're uncomfortable is when you grow. I want to do stuff that I've never done before. I want to feel so uncomfortable I can't stand it. But I want to be able to manage it. I don't want to have a nervous breakdown. To be around risk takers. There's a risk in anything you do. Any exercise that doesn't have a risk isn't worth doing. Here to tell you is that life doesn't happen to you. We all think that life happens to me, right? Life happens for you. It happens for you. I mean, opportunities will come to you every day. It's either for you, you can remain scared of the opportunities, or you can embrace them and take them. If you don't have a dream, man, you're dead. If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing. I can't live that way. I have to live on the edge. It's not just about, oh, I hope I do well. It's like, you have to want success in the gym as much as you want to breathe.
You need to get access to make your dream a reality. You have to believe in yourself and your ability. You have to will to take risks and to learn from your mistakes. You have to persist and never give up.
But if you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something. I'll repeat that. If you want something bad enough, you can't let anybody tell you you can't do something, not even yourself. A lot of days I'm like, oh, you can't do this, Tom. I have arguments with myself. I could do it. People doubted me. I doubted myself sometimes too. Even if you make the wrong choice and do something that you think you should do, you get in this, life will spit you out and you get another chance. In the big scheme of things, you make the wrong choice, big deal. As most people are. When you do something that's against the grain, it's not popular, you're told you're doing it wrong, you shouldn't do that. Just show them how it goes according to you. Make a decision and go with it.
One of the most significant obstacles we face is the fear of failure. We worry that we are not good enough, smart enough, or enough to achieve our dreams. We tell ourselves that it is easy to settle for mediocrity. Then face the risk of disappointment and failure. But it is important to remember that failure is not the opposite of success. It is necessary. Part of your journey. Every great success story is full of failure, setbacks, and disappointment. But it is how we respond to those challenges unlimitedly determine our success.
Being creative is the highest level of existence. following the rules and being a soldier of life is boring. You gotta be a little bit, you gotta have an insane switch. I'm talking, you know, I go to the gym, insane. Click, hi honey, how are you? Good to see you. There's nothing you can't do. Nothing you can't do in this gym if you really want to. Nothing you can't do in this gym if you really want to. There's nothing you can't. It's a mentality. It's a choice. Every morning when I wake up, every morning when you all make up, you have a choice. Sometimes I make the wrong choice. Sometimes I do. You want to be negative? You want to be depressed or upset about something? Or do you want to be in a good mood and really going after what you want? And that's what it takes. To do anything successfully in life, you've got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen and become a reality. And I believe that sincerely, and I'll die on that stuff.
Dreams are not just a fragment of your imagination, but they are the blueprint of your success. Dreams are the building block of our future, the foundation which we can create our destiny. Dreams what inspire us to push beyond our limits, to pursue excellence, and to make the impossible possible. Dreams are the fuel that will drive you forward in your life. They are the reason you wake up in the morning, the reason you push yourself to do better, and the reason you never give up. Your dreams are the source of your passion, your determination, and your motivation. It is the desire to live a life that is fulfilled and meaningful, to make a difference in the world, and leave legacy that will endure long after we're gone. It is the hope of achieving greatness, of breaking barriers and setting new standards. It is the joy of discovering your talent and using them to their fullest potential. So, don't be afraid to set big goals for yourself, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't achieve them. Believe in yourself, take action, and never give up. One of the greatest motivators for achieving your dreams is to have a strong why behind it. You need to understand why you want to achieve a certain goal, what it means to you, and how it will positively impact your life. When you have a compelling reason to pursue your dreams, it becomes easier to stay focused and motivated.
It is an opportunity to learn, have self-discovery.
09 at 37 years old, yes. I felt like that my physique probably wouldn't have seen any better than that. And I'll be honest, I sat back after 09 victory and I said, Ani Rambod, should I just stop now because I don't think we're going to be better than this? And he 100% agreed with me. He said, you can't, unless you can reach this again, you are not going to be better than this. And that was 09. So I'm doing this whole Fit for 50 thing right now. So I'm going to get in my best shape I've been in 10 years. So I'm actually working my way up. I'm eating 5 meals right now consistently. I'm going to go to 6. And then I'm going to start this process at the end of April, beginning of May, where I'm actually going to get on a bodybuilding routine diet and transform by August 3rd, which is my 50th birthday.
Every day is an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Today, I want to share with you a powerful truth that has the potential to transform your perspective on life.
Age, my friend, is just a number. It's not a barrier, but rather than an opportunity. It is a mirror digit that holds the power over your dreams, your ambition, and your ability to achieve greatness.
I was always thinking long term. Like I said, when I got into bodybuilding, I didn't realize I would be as good as I was, but I knew one thing: I was going to be successful in life. Adventures, you know, come and go, right? We all go through transitional times.
Yeah.
Right? When you win the Olympia, not once, but 4 times, like, what do you have to prove? And that's kind of where my mindset is. Like, I can't imagine if I would have been second and never achieved the greatness of being the title holder. Maybe I would have thought differently, but for me, I can actually look back and say, I was ready for the transition and I didn't give a damn what people thought, because I was moving to bigger things, you know.
Too often, we allow ourselves to be limited by the society's expectation. Societal norm aims to never define us or us or potential. Remember that life is a journey, and each stage of life brings with its own unique opportunity. Burning within you, let's ignite your spirit. It's never too late to learn a new skill, start a new venture. Each day presents us with an opportunity to make difference, to challenge yourself, and to contribute to the world in a meaningful way. Take risk, pursue your dream, and embrace the challenge that comes your way. Remember that it's never too late to start something new. Life is not a race against time. It is a journey of self-discovery.
For the first time, I questioned my ability. So when I lost to Dexter in 08, you know, I was on a roll. I mean, as you know, most of our champions, like Yates won 6, Ronnie Coleman wins 8, and Jay Cutler wins 2 and loses.
Yeah.
That dark place is your ability to be the best there anymore. Like, I had to question myself for the first time. For the first time since I placed second to last at Olympia. And I made the decision, I'm moving forward, and I ended up, you know, getting second right away. I had a question whether I was going to retire.
Embrace the chapter of your life with enthusiasm, knowing that you have the power to shape your destiny. Embrace the challenge and step outside your comfort zone. Let your determination silence the doubt and naysayers. Let's go! But others,
Come on, how you now?
use it as a foundation to build something extraordinary. Every moment is an opportunity for growth, innovation, and self-discovery. Regardless of the number, here you have.
So I had to think about, okay, how am I going to handle this decision? Because I know I'm going to lose. Now, whether I end up second, third, or fourth, I had no idea. I assumed I'd be second, right, because the last 2 comparisons. But as you see, when Dexter won, I smiled, and I was prepared. But I I did everything I could between that prejudging the finals. It was a day, and I went in the saunas, and I just dried my body out and came down like super light in body weight, and just tried to be as ripped as possible to try to salvage what I could, but it wasn't enough. I didn't win.
Legends are not born out of comfort and ease. They are forged in the fire of adversity.
Life ain't fair, man. I learned that very early on as a kid. Shit happens. And so when shit happens, cry about it, you can complain about it. What good's that gonna do? Either overcome it or you don't, right? So, you know, from a little boy, you dream of being, to do what we did, basically. And so when something like that happens, are you gonna let that stop your dream and your whole, everything you trained for? At that point, your entire life. And I wasn't gonna let anything, you know. The hardest one I came back from was my quad injury. You know, I tore the quad completely out the bone. I'm sure everybody's heard that story. And, you know, I'm sitting there and come home. I tear it on a Saturday. I'm out of town. And I'm 30 days from Olympia. And have surgery on Monday morning, get reattached. And it's Wednesday, 2 days post-surgery. I'm sitting there on the couch and I'm reading all the forums and stuff, and everybody's like singing my, basically writing my obituary. Yeah, you're done, right? And I'm sitting there and I start getting mad. And I'm like, my exact thoughts were, who the fuck is gonna tell me? What man has the right to tell another man he's done? I'm like, ain't nobody gonna tell me I'm done.
When wanted, it's impossible. Prove them wrong. When you stumble and fall, rise with unwavering determination. When darkness engulfs your back, there's a fire within your heart, drive you towards the light. Legends are not immune to failure. Embrace it as an integral part of their journey. You have the power to become a legend. Leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history.
I said, some people train because they're bodybuilders. I was a bodybuilder because I love to train. There's a difference. So all you guys out there who wonder why I still train hard and train the way I do, that's why. I love to train. Plain simple. And I started to prep for that Arnold Classic 2 days post-surgery. And a couple days later, I think 2 days later, I went to the gym, Metroflex. And I walked in and Johnny goes, yo, what are you doing? I go, I'm training for the Arnold. He just looked at me and shook his head. He goes, fuck it. The thing that attracted me to bodybuilding, it's you. It's on me. And so, you know, our thing was outwork everybody. If I could outwork everybody, I believe I could beat everybody.
Throughout the history, there have been extraordinary individuals who have left an indelible mark on the world. They have inspired us, challenged us, and transformed the force of humanity. They are the legend.
Come on! Yeah! Couple more! Let's go! 3 more! Easy! Light right there! Come on! Lock it up! Let's go! Yeah!
They remind us that greatness lies not in conformity, but the courage of embrace your unique passion and talent. They chooses to rise. They embrace challenges as opportunity for growth and transformation. They refuse to be defined by their circumstances.
You don't realize what you're really capable of until you go through something like that. And if you have the mental toughness, it's amazing what your body will do. And, sometimes in life, when something like that happens, you think it's the worst possible thing that can happen to you. But then looking back on it, it's a total blessing. I went through this whole process. Physically, it's the hardest thing I went through because you have to learn how to walk again. First of all, you got to learn how to get your range of motion back, bend your leg again. Fairly painful. And then you got to learn how to walk again. The first day post-rehab that I started training, I did one plate, a 45-pound plate on one side of the leg press. I could barely get 10 reps. My whole leg was just quivering. And I got so mad, I'm like, so I did another set, another set, another set. The sooner I got it fixed, the sooner I could recover. And you work your ass off to get to the top of our sport, like you do any sport. And I just got second at the OLYMPIA, just won the Arnold Classic. And this happens, I'm just like, not stopping, bro. I'm off the guy. I told myself I don't give a what I have to do. How bad it hurts, I'm going to overcome this. Like, this will not beat me, and I'm not going to let anything or anyone tell me I'm done. Like, when I'm done, I'm going to be the one that said I'm done.
Inspire us to push on, to push beyond our limit. For it is those moments of struggle that your key character is celebrate. They understand that setbacks are not the end, but real stepping stone to eventual success. They rise above their defeat, toss off the dust of disappointment, and rising stronger and wiser.
Life is a journey, and it is full of ups and downs, but you have the power to take control of your life and make it what you want to be.
Yes. Every day you go to a place that's so painful, you go into such a visualization that maybe is so grotesque, it gets you into this mental space to push out that last 3 extra reps. And you do it day after day after day.
Yeah.
That's what makes it champion. Right?
Okay. So I used to go train and then 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. So by the time people were coming in for the 12 o'clock, I was pretty much wrapped up. So I had the gym to myself. And the gym had an amazing atmosphere. And very, it was a very macho place. People were scared to come down there because you got to go down this narrow stairs, like going down, descending into hell or something, and you just hear these noises and the weights. And a lot of people wouldn't even go there. They're like, no, I can't go there. No. It was great. We loved it like that. We didn't want this nice place to go to. It's about work. It's about sweat. It's not nice. It's not shiny. It's not cosmetic. It's work, man. And I came from a working class background. I worked in a slaughterhouse. I worked on construction things. I mean, you get dirty, it's work, man. So we're used to that stuff,
day presents a new opportunity for growth and progress. Let today be the day that you step outside of your comfort zone.
You have to be a little uncomfortable sometimes to move forward. Otherwise we sit here and everything's great and don't need to do anything, right? Most things are basic, yeah? But I don't care which information you got, keep it simple, keep it basic, but don't forget this. It's about fucking hard work, man. There's no special routine, special diet, that can get you out of the hard fucking work, yeah? If you don't like hard work, then really do something else, man, because this is what it's about. And for me, it was about challenging myself, you know, and if it's not difficult, where's the challenge? So that was the beauty of the thing for me. Challenging myself is more than just building the body. It was challenging my soul, it's challenging everything. You know, can override those instincts. I'm fucking starving, man, I want to eat. No, you can't. It's a test of will as well, through the whole process.
Challenge yourself daily, you push yourself to grow and improve in the way you never thought possible. Challenge are the stepping stone that lead us towards our success. It is important to push yourself out of your comfort zone and take on a new challenge every day.
Like when you feel tired or like, no man, there's more there, and I'm in control here. Yeah, I'm in control here, not my instinct. My instinct to stop is getting uncomfortable. I'm going to override that with this. So, and with no challenge, you don't move forward.
Of course, taking challenges is easy. It can be scary, uncomfortable, and sometimes even painful. But it's through the struggle that we learn the most of ourselves, what we are capable of. You can uncover the hidden strength and ability that you didn't even know you had. When you challenge yourself, you inspire others to do the same. Your dedication and hard work can motivate those around you to push them to better. The true champion is not just his impressive physique and his incredible strength, but also his unwavering commitment to his goal, his work ethic. Olympia champion by accident. He achieved his success through years of hard work, intense training, and unwavering focus. He trained with intensity and passion, always pushed himself to the limit and beyond.
So I had the gym to myself, and I'd be totally focused before I got there, tunnel vision. I've already visualized what I'm going to do, which exercise, which order, look at my training journal. Last week I did X amount for 7 reps. So that's today's goal, beat that, get 8 reps. That's the goal. So I got a goal very firm in my mind when I'm going there, which is important. You can go in the gym and have no goal and just wander around, you're probably not going to get very far. And then I got this energy that was almost like violence, you know? Probably I used a lot of anger that I had in me from my childhood and so on, I don't know, but instead of it going all over the fucking place, yeah, in people's faces and this and that and creating problems for me and everybody else, it was all internalized, and then it was into those sets, into those weights. So in between sets you see me like, almost I'm like pacing up and down like an animal, like I'm but it was controlled aggression. I didn't make a lot of noise, it was like inside like a fire. And I just put all that into the workout, so I'm pretty calm about it.
One thing that we can keep going, even when going gets tough. It is a challenge to be better every day. When you set a goal and push yourself to achieve them, you constantly grow and improve. So, remember, challenges are not meant to break you, but to help you grow and become stronger. So go ahead and challenge yourself today. You might just surprise yourself with what you are capable of achieving. The journey of a personal growth is a marathon, not a sprint.
But bodybuilding is a very extreme pursuit, let's say. There's lots of things in life that don't require that absolute, you know, dedication and anger and drive, if you like. I mean, I put myself through some fucking pain and some shit, and I needed fuel for that.
Dorian Yates' legacy is built on his unwavering commitment to his craft. He believed in the power of visualization and mental preparation to achieve his goal. He had an unwavering focus on his object and would not let anything distract him from them. His discipline and consistency in his diet and training remain are a testament to his unwavering dedication.
Hard work is the core, and people ask me about my training routines, and I say it's not just me, because I know other people, you know? Arnold, Lee Haney, Dorian Yates, Ronnie Coleman, we all do basically the same thing. Also, don't get caught up in the, you know, the technicalities and the fancy routines and stuff too much. Just keep that core there. It's about working, hard working, and challenge yourself. And if you challenge yourself and you overcome, then you feel good, man. You feel good, you know?
Time! Let's go! Drive! Yeah, the one! Drive it out! Come on, squeeze it there! Negative now! Hold it there! Let's do another one! Hold it! Good set. Strong set. Nice.
Success is not handed to us on a silver platter. It takes blood, sweat and tears to achieve greatness. The road to success is not easy, but it's worth it. When you work hard, you become stronger in the face of challenge. Working hard is also teaches the value of time. Every moment is precious, and it is up to us to make the most of it by working hard.
thing that attracts me about bodybuilding is you. And you make it is what it is. And I mean, it's really on you. Even if you have a trainer, coach, whatever, and they make a mistake, it's still on you because it's you. And that's what I liked about it, because I don't have to depend on 5 other, 11 other, 10 or whatever, 10 other guys, whatever it is. It's on me. I make or break it. It's on me. And so, you know, my thing was outwork everybody. If I could outwork everybody, I believe I could beat everybody.
Hard work is the foundation of all accomplishment, and it is the only path to reach your goal. With everyday obstacle you overcome, you grow and you confident in your abilities and your potential. So I encourage you to work hard, not just for the sake of success, but for the person it will make you become. Embrace the challenge and never give up. Remember, success is not a destination, it is a journey, and every step you take forward, your goal is a step towards.
Shit happens. And so when shit happens, cry about it, you can complain about it. But what that gonna do? You overcome it or you don't, right?
Sometimes the greatest moment in your life happen after failure. This might be the push you need. Now is the moment. Now is the time. Stop looking back what you can do. Take this moment and think about where you can be. If you put your all what you want to do, I promise you, no one can stop you.
Let's roll up your sleeves, put in the effort and chase your dream with all you have got.
It's temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
Pain is an inevitable part of life. It can be physical, emotional, or mental, and can manifest in a variety of ways. While pain may be uncomfortable, it can also be a powerful tool for growth and transformation. When we experience pain, we are forced to confront our limitations and weaknesses. It challenges us to push beyond and strive for something greater. In this way, pain can motivate us to grow and become stronger. It has the potential to help you grow in life. It can teach you valuable lessons about resilience, perseverance, and the power of the human spirit. Use it as an opportunity to grow and to become a better version of yourself.
Vamos lá, é o último sério, vai. 1, 2, vamos lá, vamos embora. Vai. Agora 5, vai, levanta. 1, vai. 2. Uma.
If you want to be great, you want to be the best fucker ever at what you do, you're going to be misunderstood by everybody because you're going to be so obsessed and so driven to get there. That's what it takes.
That's the truth.
It takes every second of your life. Anybody says balance? Yeah, balance is important for a lot of people. It is. But if you want to that edge where people do not like you, don't understand you, question everything you can do, you've arrived. When you are misunderstood to the point where people think you're psycho and you're nuts and you're this and that, why are you in the fucking gym at 1 o'clock in the fucking what's wrong? You will never understand what is wrong with me. And that's why I'm so fucking glad you don't. Because I'm in the right fucking spot. When people don't understand you anymore, you're in that spot of obsession and drive. Where people are like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? I'm gonna talk to you, man, because you're not gonna get it.
Problem is, you ain't never felt no pain before. You're soft. You quit on everything. You quit and you ain't even tried.
Relationship with pain than everybody else. You pursue it and chase it when you go in the gym. Because you know on the other side of that pain, you get introduced to another set of legs. You get introduced to another set of biceps. You get introduced to another set of abs. So you're willing to go through it. Most guys will do what they can to minimize it, mitigate it, or avoid it.
When you experience pain and suffering, it is easy to feel defeated and overwhelmed. You may question why you have to go through such difficulties and wonder if you will ever be able to overcome them. But it is important to remember that pain and suffering are not meant to break you. They are meant to make you stronger.
Vamos, sobe! Sobe! Vamos! Vamos! 3! Vamos! 2! Vai!
Think about the time when you have felt the most determined and driven. Change are those moments came after a difficult experience. For us who are rejected from a job or relationship, or maybe you suffering an injury or illness that sets you back. In those moments, you had a choice. You could let the pain and suffering defeat you, or you could use it as a tool to push you forward.
One of the most important things to remember about pain is that it is temporary. It may seem like it will last forever, but eventually it will fade away. The key is to use the pain to your advantage while it lasts. Instead of letting it defeat you, let it motivate you. If you are experiencing pain right now, don't let it bring you down. Embrace the challenge, and let it inspire you to reach new heights. Remember, pain is not your enemy. It is your ally. Use it wisely, and you will achieve greatness. Let it motivate you to become the best version of yourself. Think about it. Some of the greatest lessons we learn in life come from the pain we experience. When we fail, we learn what doesn't work and can adjust our approach for the next time. In order to use pain as a catalyst for growth, we must first acknowledge it and accept it. This means allowing ourselves to feel the pain, to grieve, and to process our emotions. However, it's important to also remember that pain doesn't have to define us. It's a temporary experience, and we have the power to choose how we respond to it. One of the most effective ways to use pain as a motivator for growth is to focus on our goals and dreams.
Once you're in that hell, that's all you see, is what's in front of you. When I stepped out of it, I'm gonna put myself through this much fucking pain and suffering for a few seconds. That's all it is. A few seconds of joy. And it's so fucking worth it, man. Like I've said a million times before, the most important conversation is the one you have with yourself. You wake up with it, you walk around with it, you go to bed with it. Eventually, you act on it. Sometimes you act on it good, sometimes bad. You gotta change the internal dialogue. That person in your head that's talking that shit to you.
Anyone who is struggling with the pain and suffering right now, know that you are not alone. You are capable of overcoming this challenge, and you have the strength to make positive change in your life. Don't give up, and remember that pain and suffering can be a powerful source of motivation. Use it to fuel your determination, and you will come out stronger on the other side.
When we have a clear vision of what we want to achieve in life, we can use our pain as a driving force to propel us forward. We can use it as a reminder that our time on this earth is limited, and that we have the power to create the life we want. When you overcome pain, you become stronger, more resilient, and more confident. You gain a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that can only come from facing your fears and conquering them. Use it as fuel to drive you forward and to help you reach your goals.